Coming up next, Brawl News number 114. It's an all WWE for the most part, not totally, but for the most part, edition of Brawl News. And we're going to talk about, what's up with Edge? What's up with the Bella Twins? What's up with Andy Levine? What's going on with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman in the WWE, the two of them together. And we're also going to talk a little bit about Nick Diaz and why he can't get any justice. All that and more coming right up.
And to think, all this started over a batch of fresh-baked sugar cookies. It's time for BRAWLN News, a comic book band and bow.
The most sensitive part of an iceberg is the tip. BRAWLN News, episode 114, Roof Berries.
Fight, 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 fight! Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
BRAWLN News, kids.
BRAWLN News. We're going to fight. And BRAWLN News is coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Green.
BRAWLN Boulevard.
Alternate Reality, where all my new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. This is going to be a WWE Plus edition of BRAWLN News. And to start off, we're going to talk about the man who has decided not to re-sign with the WWE.
Right before Extreme Rules, Edge came out and he said quite clearly, this is probably the last time he'll pop up in the company. He was right. His contract expired at the end of April, and the WWE didn't think of offering him a reasonable amount of money, and so he decided, I won't re-sign. I'll be going on somewhere else. So he's going to be popping up at Resistance Pro Wrestling for an autograph show, and he's going to be doing the sci-fi show Haven, but he decided not to re-sign. At some point, they'll probably come back to him and have him work on some kind of Legends deal, because it's kind of dumb. The guy went into the Hall of Fame, and all of a sudden, less than a month later, he's gone.
Now, there are another set of WWE superstars who have done exactly the same thing.
The Bella Twins. The Bella Twins are no longer with us. The last appearance on Raw, they decided they didn't feel like re-signing their contract. Now, there were hints about this about a month before this happened because they were announced appearing in an autograph show using their real names. And they went, why would they put that on there? But the Twins decided, they had a lot of fun in the WWE. It's cool, but we're going to go off and do other stuff. So they'll be popping up at autograph shows all over the country. In fact, they'll probably show up at Wizard World.
You think so?
Well, yeah, because actually their real names, the Garcia Twins.
The Garcia Twins.
The Garcias.
The Garcias.
And they even renamed their Twitter account with their real names.
Okay, those are two big superstars in WWE. Not top-tier superstars, but pretty big superstars,
well,
especially Edge.
Edge way up there, Bella Twins. Yeah. You kind of got as far as you went with the Bella Twins. They weren't going to get any better in the ring, and, they weren't that good in the ring to begin with.
Well, there's another huge superstar in the WWE that also will not be with the company anymore, and that, of course, is
Andy Levine.
Andy Levine! Now, you've got the Bella Twins, Edge, and Andy Levine.
Who won Tough Enough. He won Tough Enough, and he was quietly cut by the WWE because he wasn't getting any better in the ring.
Really?
And the biggest problem I had with this season of Tough Enough, the revival of Tough Enough, Andy Levine was already in WWE developmental and had been cut before. So why the hell did you think he's going to get any better when he's in Tough Enough? I mean, he won the competition.
Hope springs eternal.
I mean, you had Luke Robinson, who actually most people thought would have won, but they didn't pick him because A, he's a little small, and B, they thought his personality would kind of rub people the wrong way. You had Jeremiah Riggs, who basically went to Florida Championship Wrestling and did his level best to piss the wrestlers off, so they all went to beat the crap out of him. A couple other guys, Martin Cassidy didn't get a development contract. AJ Hinch didn't get anything. There are, however, two people who were on that season.
Is there anybody working at the company?
There are two people from that season who got cut, who are working for the WWE.
Okay.
Alicia Fox's sister is one of Brodus Clay's dancers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Isel Velez, who had to drop up because she screwed up her knee, is in Florida Championship Wrestling. So the people who didn't win the show, which is the custom for Tough Enough, usually end up being signed with the WWE and end up doing something.
Okay. One of the people who just recently rejoined the WWE is, of course, Brock Lesnar. And he's going to be bringing with him, or I should...
Oh, he brought him. Yeah, he brought him. He's back.
Okay, well, he brought with him someone else who, I don't know about you, but I'm real happy to see him back. And that, of course, is...
Paul Heyman, boys and girls!
Well!
Here's the deal. Heyman and the WWE have been talking for a while.
Yeah.
Heyman's doing alternate commentary on the CM Punk DVD.
Okay.
He also did some commentary on the Steve Austin DVD that came out.
Okay.
It was always a plan to bring Heyman back in to do something involving the WWE Network and as a talking head because he wanted to bring those folks back. Brock Lesnar's deal with the WWE, the one-year deal he signed, is guaranteed 2 dates a month. He signed the contract around WrestleMania. He'd already done 5 dates. So he'd already went over his dates in the beginning with, and he needed someone to come in and talk for him, because the week before when Brock talked and he was talking about the whole negotiations, he blew a whole bunch of lines going on at that point. So they brought
he needs a mouthpiece.
So they needed a mouthpiece, and they were hooked up before. So yes, when they played Lesnar's music and Paul Heyman walked out, the people in the audience went, "Holy crap! It's Paul Heyman!" So Heyman will be around at least until August. He will be taking Lesnar's positions at this point, and the next time you see Brock Lesnar actually on Raw will probably be between, let's say, about June or July, because he and Triple H are one of the events at SummerSlam.
Oh, really?
They're going to fight at SummerSlam. That's why he went through the whole thing about him breaking his arm.
Yes, he broke his arm.
He broke his arm, and then Triple H showed up at the Mayweather fight last week with his arm in a sling, and then they had pictures of him sitting with his thing in it to prove that he broke his arm.
You bet you did.
He broke his arm with a Kimura, which you could break someone's arm with a Kimura.
Watch me break his arm.
Ow!
Broke his arm! Broke his arm! Broke his arm! Anyway, that is all the wrestling news. We got one little plus part, because I said this is WWE Plus, and that, of course, is fight news. Actual fight news. Actual fight news. Nick Diaz is suing who? Over what?
He's suing the Nevada State Athletic Commission for not getting a timely hearing, because Nick is currently suspended because he found marijuana metabolites in his system, which are not illegal in the state of Nevada, which is why his lawyer's been pushing it. And the other thing is, Diaz fought in February.
Yes.
Okay. He's supposed to get a hearing between now and then. He hasn't had his hearing yet, and so his lawyer, Ross Goodman, who's the son of the former mayor of Las Vegas, is suing because he goes, "You're not giving him a chance to have a fair trial. You're basically stalling this out. So
you're screwing the man.
You should let the man fight, because you haven't decided what to do with the guy. You haven't given us a judgment. So why is this man not fighting? I don't understand."
I don't either.
One thing Vegas is known for, is fairness.
It's fair. It's always fair.
Yes, it's always fair.
It's always fair to Flair, too.
And we're fair, too, because we're fairly getting out of here. And that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We got no more Brawlin' news. But go to the store's website. Check out all the Brawlin' news that this man sends me.
Punch all that news.
Where's it at? Tell him.
Sarah! Tell him!
www.myalternatereality.com. It actually smells a little like split pea soup.
So stop off the store's website and check out all his news. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And this is Nick Diaz.
No, it's not. Saying bye.
Nick Diaz talks like this anyway.
Here at Alternate Reality, we have always believed that kids are the future of this industry, and that's why I have the largest kids selection of any other store anywhere. Come on down to Alternate Reality, and you'll find comics and trade paperbacks on Pixar characters like Toy Story and Cars, Muppets, Disney, Simpsons, DC and Marvel characters, of course, like Tiny Titans, Scooby-Doo, Spider-Man, and Marvel superheroes. I also have a large selection of girls' comics and girls-related trade paperbacks, as well as illustrated classics and a whole lot more. Readers are leaders, so come on down to Alternate Reality with your little one and pick up some comics that both of you can enjoy.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.